Welcome back, guys, hope you're doing well. It is a nice Sunday afternoon in Scotland, sun is shining for once, and I thought I'd do a little update on Project 20 for you. So since the last time we spoke, a few things have happened. We took truck off-roading, which was exciting, well, fun. It's good to hear the 4.2 V8 rumbling away in the hills down at Drumclog. So I'll put some footage in now of that. We did get stuck a hell of a lot, not gonna lie. We had to be recovered quite a few times. Even on the simplest of bits, the comms furs or whatever they're called, they weren't the best.
Oh yeah, then you can go through them and see what ones you can do.
So with that said, we did do a little bit of damage to the front bumper while we were off-roading. We've started to, we've clicked it all back in, we've got it fixed. It did get caught down here. That was the point it dug in and got ripped off. But it's all clipped back in for now. The off-road tyres, they did not too bad. On the gravelly sections they were spot on. In the mud, not a hope in hell. The mud just stuck to them. We got bogged down. It is currently in off-road mode just now. So the suspension's at off-road height. Do need a lift kit, which I've reached out to Darkside Developments about. So that should be on the way soon. We started to work our way through some of the faults. So the cracked indicators have been replaced with smoked ones, but the mirrors themselves are gubbed. So I've ordered some new mirrors, they're on the way. Paintwork's still terrible in this bit, I have given it a lot of polish. Scuffed to hell here. Clear coat's failed as well. Indicator bulb on this side we had to replace, so that's done. This side was cracked, if you remember, so we've replaced that. Represent the team. This one for one of our good friends. But yeah, we're getting there with it. It's actually done not too bad off-road. It was good fun. It did get stuck, but it was good fun. The recovery points took a fair old whack to the point that this one is no longer straight. So inside, we've started fixing some of the faults in here. Not so much a fault, but we fitted a EVC iDrive pedal controller. So it sharpens up the pedal response, so if you want to launch it, it launches it a wee bit harder, quicker. Makes it for a bit more fun as well. The mirror adjustment knob got replaced. All the buttons that were sticky have been cleaned and no longer sticky, apart from these two, which still get pretty sticky. If you use them though, they do free off, so I need to try and clean them a bit better. The dash intermittently didn't work, but we've clicked that into place now. I need to remove the cradle. There's no point keeping it, I don't use that. But yeah, it survived its first off-road trip. So that's a quick update for the Touareg. However, I do have another project for you. Check us out. So the guys that will know me will know that I've had this truck for a good wee while. This is my Project Drone, or whatever you want to call it, King Cab Navara, which I build off-road parts on. So it's very neglected. It just sits here gathering dust. It's been in here for 4 years. However, so thanks to Tommy Evans on the Navara page, the plan was we were going to put an M57 in this truck, the BMW 3 litre straight 6, and we did. We went and ordered, well, went and bought a BMW 3 litre M56 engine. And this came out 2003 BMW X5, automatic with the torque converter. So we reached out and got a adapter plate from PMC, which is on the shelf. We also reached out to Clutch Fix UK, or Clutch Fix Limited. I'll drop a link here. We reached out to those guys and we got ourselves a heavy duty clutch kit at the recommendation of Tommy. And they sent that all out. So we have the adapter plate, we have the clutch, flywheel. We need a flywheel out of a E46, I think it was. So that's all here, but we're not fitting it to the King Cab truck anymore. The wife, in her infinite wisdom, while scrolling on eBay one night, actually gave me the go ahead to buy something. Check it out, this looks good, this will look good. You like this? You will like this. I like this. So, we bought this. It is 2007 Nissan Navara double cab. But as you can see, it's already decked out. It's called Rusty for obvious reasons. It already has one of my wrap round rear bumpers, extended arches, 33-inch tyres on -12 offset wheels. It has a 2-inch body lift all round, set of my rock sliders, snorkel, which is plumbed into the airbox, CB aerial. It has, if we can get in, a 2-inch lift kit, adjustable upper control arms, turbo, alternator, a lot of new parts. It does have a fully functional CB. It has one of my big wrap round front bumpers. I've already started taking the arches off just to see what the rust is like. But yeah, we have a new project. Does have one problem, ever so minor. Previous owner was driving it on the motorway. Right in that corner. It's not going to focus enough. Right down here, in this area where it goes onto the block, there's a coolant hose that decided to leave the group chat, and it lost all of its coolant, cooked the engine, and now it won't start. So essentially it is full barbed. K&N panel filter, which is a shame because I know this truck. It belonged to two of my good friends, which ironically the two of them stay down in England, and we drove from Scotland on a Sunday down to England to pick this up. Extended breather kits as well. So it has a lot of toys, apart from the engine, which doesn't want to go. Headlight covers. The grille needs painted or replaced. We could go with a Mango racing grille, I suppose. Does have a lot of rust, like sliders that were painted but not very well. It has a canopy. Inside, the usual wear and tear. All round though, a pretty nice truck. So the plan is, we're going to fit the M57 to the silver truck. Don't know what we're doing with this one yet. Maybe a V8? I want a V8. I like the V8s. The Touareg has sold me on a V8. I really do like them. The noise, the grumble, they might not have the instant torque, but they are fun. The noise is worth it. It only has, hang on, it kicks in, 190,131 miles, and it is a 6-speed manual. I think it's worth it for what we paid for it, which was relatively cheap. By the time we drove down, picked it up, got it back to Scotland, it's still cheap. It was actually probably one of the cheapest Nissan Navaras on Facebook that we could find. Facebook Marketplace, eBay. Other than the fact it doesn't run, there's no major problems with it. The chassis has been reinforced twice. It's rotted out in different places, so that will be a future project, to get all the plates off, see what rust is there, see what corrosion's there, replace it with new plates that go from under the cab all the way through at the back. But yeah, that's Project Rusty. So we've got Project 20 on the go, which we're waiting on more parts coming. The window regulators are on the way, so we should have them the next week. We're going back to Drumclog next week. We're heading down to DNA 4x4 for a ARB open day. We'll go and see what that's about. So we're heading down there next Friday. It should be a good laugh though, and catch up with everybody. So keep your eyes peeled. There should be an M57 Navara floating about soon. We'll catch up with you guys later. As always, like, comment, subscribe, slag me in the comments. I'll see you later.